Previously.
Baby's gone.
Sadly, today, we have to say goodbye.
It's just a big party. Keep it simple, do something fun and have the ceremony at the church we want.
Because Daniel and Amber are getting hitched.
You're kidding me.
If I said there was something you could do, would you be interested?
Trying to find one of my bras. A couple of bits and pieces have disappeared. A couple of my things have gone missing too.
What are you doing? Trying some new underpants?
Apparently, there have been several reports of missing underwear in the area.
We need to claim back the night and catch the little perv ourselves.
Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
What do you got there?
Nothing. I was just sorting some of Kyle's gym stuff to go in the wash.
Hang on. What's all this?
It's ladies' underwear.
Well, I can see that, but what's it doing in Carl's gym bag?
Okay, hit me with it. How are we going to deal with this?
All right. In my experience, every problem can be solved with either money or power. Fortunately, I have both.
All right, what do you suggest?
Well, I was thinking I could offer to pay for the wedding on the proviso that they postpone it for 18 months.
Except money's not important to either of them.
No, I have power then. I'll simply find the church that they've got their hearts set on, and I'll convince them to cancel the booking.
Yeah, but then they'll just go somewhere else.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll find every single wedding venue in the area.
You know, this is just sounding a little Machiavellian to me.
Go on, the problem being?
Well, why don't we try exercising a different kind of power over them? What if we used emotional power? And what if someone was just to simply sit down and have a heart-to-heart with them?
Hey, what have you got there, Bossy? Again? Oh, this has got to stop. Oi, come here. Right, no more stealing from the line, okay? I can't afford to keep replacing this stuff. Bad girl. What are you doing in there? Oh, you are joking me? Okay, look, I know Dr. Carl says I shouldn't repress this sort of behaviour, okay? And look, I want you to be happy, girl, I do, but this has got to stop. Oh. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, dog.
Would you like to explain what you're doing with those?
Guess the secret's out.
Wow. How long has this been going on for, Kyle?
Weeks? Look, I've tried to make it stop, babe, believe me. I'm powerless.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with this together.
Yeah, and I should come clean to Gran and Gnomes too. Not looking forward to that.
Well, I'll be right there with you.
I just hope Gran doesn't come down too hard on Bossy.
Bossy, what's this got to do with Bossy?
Well, don't you reckon Gran will be mad she's been nicking washing off the line?
No, Bossy has.
Wait. Well, you thought I was doing it, babe. Seriously?
I'm sorry. It looked pretty sus.
Bossy is the underwear thief, right? I'm just an accessory after the fact. Look, I grabbed those off the line to check the sizes and I bought replacements. I was going to sneak them back into the wash before you ladies asked any questions.
I never thought I would be so relieved to hear that the dog mauled my undies. Why didn't you tell me?
Look, Bossy's my little girl, all right? I don't want anyone thinking badly of her.
Such a sort.
No, I can't believe you thought it was me.
Okay, for the record, if you were into that type of thing, I was going to support you.
You would?
Yeah.
You're in cahoots with Paul Robinson. Are you mad?
Paul's genuinely worried about this marriage, as are Matt and I.
So they're getting married in 5 weeks. Is that really such a disaster?
I just don't want them to make a mistake that they're going to regret later.
So what do you want me to do?
Talk to them, Dad. Just get them to understand that it won't hurt to wait a little bit longer. Can you do that?
I once sold a pair of tap dance shoes to a man with no feet. They'll be putty in my hands.
So it wasn't Kyle after all, he was just covering for Bossy?
Apparently.
Look, I understand Bossy was pilfering from your clothesline, but how on earth did she get into everyone else's backyards?
Oh, I never thought of that.
So, I mean, that means the real culprit could still be out there.
Yeah, but who? I mean, stealing underwear is a bit of a niche thing.
There was a bloke in that filthy book of secrets who had a fetish for underwear. And we all know who wrote that.
That doesn't necessarily mean that he's a thief.
I think it's a very good indicator. It's got to be him.
Okay, stop. There's one flaw in your theory, Sheila. Lou didn't actually write the Book of Secrets, all right?
I knew it.
What are you doing with those?
I found them. Did you buy these for yourself?
Yeah, today. Do you like them?
Oh, well, they're fine, yeah. Well, they're more than fine. They're very nice.
You looked at the price tag, didn't you? You're upset about how much money I spent.
Oh, no.
Well, I know they're not cheap, but I'm allowed to treat myself every once in a while, aren't I? What, Sheila? New information on the undie thief. I've been summoned.
Huh?
Gee, I hope it's not anyone we know. That'd just be way too creepy, wouldn't it?
So you were just going to put them in the wash and hope that people didn't notice. That was seriously your plan.
Well, I admit it's not perfect.
Mate, espionage is seriously not your game. Is it okay if she has a go on it?
Yeah, sure, mate.
Yeah.
Someone might as well enjoy it.
What are you talking about? Your kids will be able to enjoy it too. What they little munchkin. What? You and Georgia have discussed when you might start trying again, haven't you?
Mate, we haven't even discussed if we'll try again.
You've obviously thought about it, though.
All the time. Especially lately with Dad being back. I just don't know how to bring it up with her, though. What happened the first time was really hard on her.
On both of you, mate. You have to discuss this with her.
Man, can I throw something this big at her? Yeah, what if she freaks?
Okay, if she freaks, she freaks. But at least then it's out there. Sonia didn't think that she was ready to have a second kid, and now have a look at us, mate. You have to talk to her about this. You've got to get on the same page.
Look, what I'm trying to say is there's plenty of time to slow down and smell the roses. Consider every path before you decide.
No offense, Lou, but I think we know where you're going with this.
You're trying to tell us to not rush into any decisions.
You wish you made your life choices more carefully.
And you don't want us to make the same mistakes you did.
How did you know?
Because it's the same thing we've been hearing from everyone we talk to about the wedding. Mum, Dad.
Uncle P.
Hang on a second, did they put you up to this?
No. But if everyone else is telling you to slow down, shouldn't you at least consider it?
How did you feel when everyone was telling you not to love Madge because it was crazy?
It was crazy. She chose Jelly Belly, and I was heartbroken.
Maybe if you'd been a little bit more impulsive, things would have turned out differently.
Believe me, being impulsive is what got me into trouble in the first place.
You still have a lot of love for Madge, don't you?
I always will.
Well, she's my grandma, and when we get married, you'll be connected to her forever.
Yeah. You might even share great-grandkids one day.
I hadn't thought of that.
I missed out in the grandparent stakes. Harold was the only grandparent I knew. Until now. Ever since I arrived here, you have been like a grandfather to me, Lou. It would mean so much to us if you could be on board for the wedding.
Of course I'm on board, son. Welcome to the family.
I don't know what Dad said, Paul, but now they're even more determined. I guess we're going to have to try your money-power routine after all.
Carl, is the underwear thief? You cannot be serious.
I know it's a very ugly thing to hear about your own husband, but I'm afraid the evidence is overwhelming.
It's impossible.
Well, I would have thought that about him writing the Book of Secrets.
Look, I'm sorry. I had to tell them she was gunning for Lou.
Carl did write about everyone's personal lives in quite intimate detail. The inspiration must have come from somewhere.
Yes, his imagination.
Oh.
Look, Carl is a lot of things, I'll give you that, but he's not an underwear thief.
Well, perhaps he simply can't help himself.
What?
What's he doing?
Oh, he's just looking for his keys.
Did you see that?
Yes. And there will be a perfectly logical explanation because there is no way that Carl has been going around nicking our underwear.
Yep. I've got an offer to make. It's to do with the Turners' financial strife. I think I might be able to help.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I could buy the house for them and then rent it back to them cheap, no strings attached. Except one.
Go on.
That you and Amber postpone the wedding.
You disapprove enough that you would part with 800 grand?
That's how crazy I think this wedding is.
Why can't you just be happy for us?
Oh, Daniel, you know what? I have been married more times than I care to count. And I have made enough mistakes to know one when I see it.
This isn't a mistake.
Oh, look, it's obvious that you love her.
Yeah, more than you could ever know.
Well, good for you. But I think the whole reason you're in such a hurry to tie the knot is because you're afraid that she's going to leave you again.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, see, I got you something delicious. That's way tastier than a bra, isn't it? Good girl.
You're really good with her, you know? So nurturing, but also firm. It's like the perfect balance.
Oh, thank you.
You mean everything to me, Georgia. I hope you know that.
Yes, I do know that.
And we've been through a lot together, thick and thin. I can't imagine life without you.
You do remember that you've already proposed to me, right?
Yeah.
This is all very sweet, but you don't have to say it all over again.
I know.
And proposal, marriage, honeymoon, kind of ticked all of that off the list, so now we just get to live the rest of our lives together.
About that. Well, I've been thinking we should... Well, I've been thinking for a while now that we should... well, it'd be
can
nice.
You spit it out?
When are we going to try for another baby? Because I'd like to. As soon as possible. I've been feeling pretty clucky for a while now. You know, and with Chris's whole baby-making thing, I guess it's made it even stronger.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, is now the right time to be doing this? Because we don't even live in our own home.
Yeah, but with Gran, Gnomes and Chris living here, we'd have 3 in-house babysitters. You know, and our kid could be mates with Chris and Lucy's. Well, long-distance mates, but... And Nell, she'd be like a big sister.
Yeah, I know it's all logical, but,
You're worried about what happened last time?
Yeah. I mean, we already know how many things can go wrong. Do go wrong.
Yeah, there is. And it is scary. But lots of things are scary. I reckon that's usually how you know it's something worth doing. Like meeting my dad. You saw how much that freaked me out at first.
And look how that ended.
But I'm glad it happened. It reminded me just how important family is and how badly I want to be a different sort of dad. I want a family of my own with you. Nothing would make me happier.
Me too.
So, we can give it another go? Yeah? Yes! Baby Brooke's coming. Oh, I can't wait.
Look, before you start, we've already had this lecture from Paul.
And Lou.
I know, and I don't want this to be that. But you need to understand how concerned we all are.
Why are you all so freaked out about something that makes us happy?
This whole marriage thing, it just feels a bit rushed.
Because it is rushed, but so what?
Yeah. And whatever problems we might face in the future, we can sort them out together.
Okay. Okay, all right, if you're so made for each other and so confident in the future, then tell me this. Where do you see yourself, say, in 5 years' time?
Doesn't matter. As long as we're together.
Exactly.
Okay, you know, I also saw how devastated and upset you were when you broke up, and I do not want to see you go through that again.
Oh, thank you for the vote of confidence.
This relationship, it has some real cracks in it. You know, and no wedding is just going to magically make them heal.
Well, thank you for your opinion, Mum. But we think you're wrong.
I need you to be completely honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the one who has been stealing the underwear?
What? How could you think that?
Because I saw you. You were skulking through Lassiter's and you had a bag full of women's lingerie. I don't want to believe it, Carl, but Sheila had all this evidence based on real life, plus your writing, and then you got so hot under the collar when you're looking at my lingerie before.
It's because you ruined my present. What? I bought you some lingerie for Valentine's Day, then you bought some for yourself, and I couldn't return the stuff I got because you can't get a refund on sale items.
Well, that's what you were doing when we saw you earlier.
Yeah, if you need proof, here, look at this. Now you know about my present, I have to think of something else for Valentine's Day. Wait, hey, how about a half-price haircut or a free car wash? I've got coupons. A discount tattoo.
You bought me lingerie on sale from a place that offers discount coupons on the back of the receipt. Even for you. Very flash.
Sweetheart, designer line.
Well, I suppose it was a lovely thought.
I actually was thinking of both of us. I got a little something for myself. Yeah, in fact, I'm wearing it now just to see how it feels. I really don't know how you ladies put up with the dental floss. I was actually kind of hoping that we might be able to, for Valentine's Day, reunite the set.
Well, I suppose a little modelling session wouldn't be completely out of the question.
In fact, why wait for Valentine's Day?
Oh. Oh, yeah?
Huh. Yeah, wait, hang on. You said evidence from my writing. I thought we convinced you I didn't write anything.
Ah, yes. About that.
So Carl has definitely been ruled out?
Well, Susan was rather adamant.
Well, that's good, because the thought of him doing that is just...
I don't need those mental images.
Yeah. Well, you know, whoever it is, we're all talking about it now, so I'm sure they'll just realise how out of line their behaviour is and they'll cut it out. You watch. This'll all blow over and everything will go back to normal.
Practicing's thirsty work. Hey, how long do you reckon it's going to take?
Wow, you've really been thinking about this.
Yes, because nothing means more to me than raising a family with you.
Okay, let's see. So, if I go off the pill now, my cycle should be back within a week.
Awesome.
Can we not tell anyone yet, though.
What, that we're trying for a baby?
Yeah. I mean, imagine all of Sheila's well-meaning fertility advice.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, so can we keep this to ourselves for now?
Good idea. But, well, you will go off the pill straight away. I love you so much right now. You seen Bossy?
Not recently.
Oh, I better go check she's not up to any more mischief. Bossy!
Unmissable drama.
It's like what happened last time never happened at all for him.
She has tried so hard to change her life around, and you've just thrown her past back in her face.
There's nothing you can't fix if you put your mind to it.
She wouldn't be that silly, would she?
What's he hiding?